let's just safely back out of this parking lot spot before I start chatting. Um, so today is the first day in 2.5 weeks that I've been out. Excuse me, I still have a little bit of a cough. But yeah, we've been fighting this flu thing for over 2 weeks, and I don't think normal activities for anyone in our household is going to resume until next week. So today's Tuesday, the 24th, and I don't foresee a resumption of regularly scheduled activities until next week. So I'm just doing a bit of a, not a proper grocery run, it's just stuff that I like, sundry items that I need. Excuse me. The garden, well, the Shed Wars is done for the year. The new year, Shed Wars 24, started yesterday. And so we still have to put the garden to bed, so I'll be doing a video for that. But other than that, I got my totals in, and I'm planning for next year, so stay tuned for the garden reveal for next year. Right now I'm going to the natural food store to get cheese, like rennet and stuff for cheese making, because I'll be doing that this winter and for the foreseeable future. So I'll have a bunch of videos. Well, I say a bunch, it's probably going to be like 3, but that's a bunch for me. And I'll be making clabber. I'll be making clabbered butter, so cultured butter, and also clabber cheese, everything clabber. And if you don't know what clabber is a naturally fermented cream or milk that you do it on your counter, and it's just the old school ancient way of making a very rich probiotic type of a yogurty consistency drink, but then it can be made into a bunch of other dairy products. So I'm here right now. I'm gonna go in and get my stuff. Hopefully I have everything I need, and come back to you. Well, a little bit disappointing. I was only able to get my vitamin K2. They didn't have any rennet. Now, a couple years ago, let me just make sure I'm not going to hit anyone. A couple years ago, they did have carry cheese making stuff, and they had vegetable and animal-based rennet, but they don't have any anymore. They don't carry it anymore, I guess. And I called Bulk Barn, they don't have any, so I'm gonna have to order it online. Yeah, that's all I think that was the last thing I needed, was just the rennet. And I really want to use animal rennet. I do have a few of the vegetable rennet in my cupboard, but they said that the animal rennet works a lot better. You're gonna get a firmer cheese, and so I kind of wanted to go that route, but I guess I'll just order it online and have it come. I'll probably get it from like the New England Cheese Company. Order it from Amazon, unfortunately, to save myself the shipping, I think. Actually, no, the shipping is probably like $18. So yeah, I'm gonna have to try and look for a good source. I'm gonna ask around, ask my local homeschooling community and stuff, and see if anybody knows where I can get some rennet. That would be good. I'm on my way now to pick up some dog food from our raw dog food lady. It's another 10 minutes away on the highway kind of a thing. So I'm headed that way now, and then I'll be heading home. That's it. That's my errands, and I started today at around 10 o'clock and it is now 12:22. So whenever I head to town, it takes a couple of hours. It takes me 20 minutes to get to town. And then from there, it takes at least an hour if I'm doing a proper grocery run or buying supplies or whatever we need. So, and then another 20 minutes back home. So yeah, I'm enjoying my time alone though. I mean, I've been in the house bedbound with everyone else at varying stages of illness for 2 weeks, so it's nice to get out and just like, it's such a nice day today too. It's 15 degrees, like I'm hot in my sweater, so it's just really nice to get out and get some fresh air, get some sunshine, interact with people who aren't also sick and can only, you know, drag themselves out of bed for tea or some soup, maybe, if you're lucky. If you're lucky. We have not eaten much at all in the past 2 weeks. Like, it just, our appetite just went down the drain. But thankfully there was no real vomiting involved in this flu episode, or the other thing, the other way it can come out. So we're very thankful for that. It's just like fevers and massive pain, body aches. Are at one point my skin felt like it was on fire, like literally burning, because I've been burnt many times in my life, and I've been on fire once when I was about 6 or 7, and let me tell you, that's what it feels like. Like, it felt like that. And then at one point my husband started to, I think a week in, he's like, oh no, my skin's starting to hurt. My skin's burning. It hurts. It feels like it's burning. And let me just get over here. Lady. Yelling at the lady. It's like, come on, you see them. They're doing stuff. And they want me to move over. Okay. So, yeah, and I hadn't felt that bad since I first fell ill 8 years ago with whatever I have, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome, Epstein-Barr virus that flares its head up every time I get sick or I get a little worn out, which means going out, like say I go out 2 or 3 days in a row and I'm just out for like an hour or 2 at a time. That's enough to put me into a flare. And my skin starts to hurt, my eyes start to hurt, just moving any part of my body hurts. My tongue gets really, really hot. It's this weird feeling, but my body temperature drops. So it's kind of like a hypothermic experience. So yeah, I'm glad to be much better now. And something else I had to use. I wanted to try. Actually, I'll tell you about that in a separate clip. But yeah, that's it for now. So I'll see you in the next clip where I tell you about one of my home remedies that I tried, and it worked, and I was really happy about that. So I stopped in at my co-op here and asked if they had rennet. They didn't, but the lady there, she knows of someone who makes her own cheese, lives in the area here. So called and left her a message, and hopefully I can get some rennet from her, or she'll know a good local supplier maybe. I really don't want to have to pay 20 bucks in shipping, because the rennet itself, I mean, it's probably going to cost almost $50 to order it. Sorry for the wind here. I'm going to shut my windows. Yeah, it'll cost like $50 plus, that includes shipping, and for like a little bottle of it. So if my goal is to be making my own dairy products, and my family, we eat a lot of cheese, um, as opposed to like drinking a lot of milk. So uh, I need a good supply of rennet for a good price. Yeah, so I'm happy. Yay! I'm almost got my rennet, so we'll have a good source at some point. And yeah, I love local. That's what I love local communities for. It's just amazing connections. And then the lady in line, when I was talking about it, she said, "Oh, I heard bed straw is a really good vegetarian rennet. It's able to do the same thing." And she's got lots of bed straw, and I'm like, "Oh, great!" So I can ask the lady at the co-op to get in touch with her if I need it. And I'm probably going to plant some bed straw in my garden, in my flower beds or something somewhere. And then I'll always have an emergency supply of rennet. If ever I can't get animal rennet, I'll have that um, plant-based rennet to use. Got to think about, can you get things when you need them? And if you can't, is there a way for you to have that on hand, or something that could do the same job? Yeah, and so that's a really good one to know, is that I can use bed straw to figure out what part of the plant, and how we go about preparing it. But I'm sure it's as simple as boil in water and reduce till whatever, an egg floats or something, I don't know. And then you can have your own your cheese operation back on track. So yeah, that's it. I'm heading home now, and I will I guess I'll see you in the next one. I don't really have much else to update you on, but yeah, I hope this was entertaining, if not a little informative. Bye.